Welcome students to the third module of chapter number 12, Carbon, an important element. In this module, we will learn various physical and chemical properties of carbon. Then we'll see preparation of carbon dioxide and its basic information. Also, we will learn various properties of carbon dioxide and then the uses of carbon dioxide. Let us discuss solubility of carbon. For this, let us do one small activity. Take three beakers and take water, oil and kerosene in each of these beakers respectively. Add half a spoonful of coal powder in each of the beaker as you can see in the picture. Stir it with the help of stirrer and observe the mixtures in each of these three beakers. In which of the solvent, water, oil or kerosene does the coal powder dissolve? You will see that coal powder does not dissolve in these solvents. Let us see how carbon reacts with oxygen. On ignition of coal, carbon reacts with atmospheric oxygen to form carbon dioxide gas. The reaction for the same can be written as C plus O2 gives CO2. Let us know more about carbon dioxide. Molecular formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. Its molecular mass is 44. Carbon dioxide occurs in the air in free state to the extent of about 0.03%. Inhaled air contains about 4% of CO2. CO2 is present as a salt in chalk and Shahabad tiles, marble, limestone. CO2 is given out in the combustion of wood and the fossil fuels like coal. Let us learn preparation of carbon dioxide in laboratory. For this, we need a round bottom flask, a thistle funnel, a bent tube and a gas jar to collect the gas. First, we assemble the apparatus as shown here in the figure. While assembling, we'll take CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, in the round bottom flask. Then add dilute hydrochloric acid in the flask through the thistle funnel. CO2 gas is get formed as a result of reaction between calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid. Then this gas we can collect in the gas jar. The chemical reaction for the same can be written as CaCO3 calcium carbonate plus twice HCl gives CaCl2, that is calcium chloride, H2O and CO2. Let us study some important properties of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is colorless and odorless gas. If we place a burning candle inside the jar containing carbon dioxide, you will observe that the candle gets extinguished immediately. From this, we can conclude that carbon dioxide does not support combustion. Carbon dioxide is neither combustible nor a supporter of combustion because CO2 is an oxide of carbon, a stable bonding of one carbon atom with two oxygen atoms. That is, it is already oxidized. Let us discuss some chemical properties of carbon dioxide. When we place a moist blue litmus paper in the gas jar containing carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide reacts with the moisture on the paper, forming an acidic solution, and hence blue litmus turns red. Similarly, when universal indicator is added to carbon dioxide gas, carbon dioxide gas reacts with the water in the indicator to form carbonic acid, and hence this acid turns the color of universal indicator to yellow. Lime water, which is a colorless liquid, as you can see here in the picture, when carbon dioxide gas reacts with lime water, that is calcium hydroxide, the lime water turns milky, as you can see here in the picture, due to the formation of calcium carbonate, which is a white colored precipitate. The reaction for the same can be written as carbon dioxide CO2 reacts with calcium hydroxide CaOH twice, which is also called as lime water, to form calcium carbonate CaCO3, which is a white precipitate along with water. It is possible to get either carbonate or bicarbonate by passing carbon dioxide into alkaline solutions. Usually, carbonates are formed when small amount of carbon dioxide is passed through alkaline solution, and bicarbonates are eventually formed when excess of carbon dioxide is passed into the solution. Sodium carbonate is formed when Carbon dioxide is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide. Sodium carbonate is also commonly called as washing soda. Sodium bicarbonate is formed on passing CO2 through an aqueous solution of sodium carbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is also commonly called as baking soda. Let us discuss various uses of carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is comparatively more stable and better dissolves in water rather than other common gases. Hence, it is used in aerated drinks. Moreover, addition of the gas gives the drink the fizziness which in other way reacts with water to form carbonic acid, which in turn produces a lemonish flavor also. The carbon dioxide also serves as a protective measure that keeps the soft drink fresh and prevents the growth of bacteria in the liquid while stored. The solid carbon dioxide is called as dry ice. It gets this name because it does not melt into a liquid when heated. Instead, it changes directly into a gas by the process of sublimation. Dry ice is made by liquefying carbon dioxide and injecting it into a holding tank where it is frozen at a temperature of minus 109 degree Fahrenheit and compressed into solid ice. It is used as a refrigerant for preservation of food items. It freezes fast and lasts longer than normal ice. Carbon dioxide is also used in fog machines at theaters for dramatic effects. Its advantages include lower temperature than that of water ice and not leaving any residue other than incidental frost from moisture in the atmosphere. Let us discuss some more uses of carbon dioxide. In the carbon dioxide decaffeination process, green coffee beans are soaked in highly compressed CO2 which extract the caffeine. The caffeine is then removed from the CO2 using activated carbon filters which are then reused to extract caffeine from the coffee again. So carbon dioxide plays important role to remove the caffeine from coffee. Liquid CO2 is a carbon dioxide based garment cleaning process and is known to be one of the most eco-friendly processes of cleaning clothes. This is because the carbon dioxide used in this process is captured as a byproduct of existing industrial processes. Liquid carbon dioxide cleaning is a method that uses pressurized liquid CO2 in combination with other cleaning agents. CO2 is non-inflammable and non-toxic gas that occurs naturally in the environment and it becomes a liquid solvent easily under high pressure. Hence, it is used in dry cleaning. Carbon dioxide plays very important role in the process of photosynthesis by which plants produce their own food. Carbon dioxide does not support combustion, hence it is used in fire extinguishers. Let us study the working and the internal structure of fire extinguisher. A fire extinguisher contains sodium bicarbonate powder. There is also dilute sulfuric acid placed in a glass capsule. The capsule breaks on pressing the knob. The sulfuric acid comes in contact with the sodium bicarbonate and these two reacts chemically to release carbon dioxide which comes out. The chemical reaction for the same can be written as sodium bicarbonate plus sulfuric acid gives sodium sulfate and carbon dioxide plus water. CO2 based fire extinguishers do not cause corrosion and are non-conductors of electricity. Therefore, these are used when electrical and electronic equipment catches fire. CO2 based fire extinguishers are used to extinguish small scale fire. It is beyond their capacity to extinguish a big fire. In modern fire extinguishers, liquid and solid carbon dioxide is filled under pressure. On reducing the pressure, it becomes gaseous and comes out forcefully through the horn-like hose pipe.